Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're by the Christmas tree. I've kind of decided I'm going to be filming here for the rest of my videos in December, so get used to this background. Yeah, we're going to be doing a makeup tutorial today. This is only like the third makeup tutorial I've ever done on this channel, and I think this is the first one that I'm filming with this new camera, so I'm not going to be able to get as up close and personal as I usually would. I can't speak, as I usually would have been able to, because this camera has like a lens that like sets the picture back, if you know what I mean. So like the lens is actually only kind of like this far away from me, but it looks like it's kind of like this far away from me. So I'm not gonna be able to get like so up close and personal, but I'm gonna try and get you as close as possible so you can see what you're doing. But this is actually inspired, well not even inspired by, I'm kind of just recreating a makeup look that I actually did last year, and I put it up on the screen right there for you. But this is actually one that my friend Amanda wanted me to do last year when I was doing like more makeup stuff on my Instagram before I even started my YouTube channel. And I said I'd do it, and I never got around to it, and the Christmas time went, and then I was like, you know what? What can I do? It's past Christmas and it's not relevant anymore. But it's essentially a green and red, like different eye cut crease sort of thing. And I really liked it. I actually went out to the Edinburgh Christmas markets with it on, and yeah, I'm going to be recreating that because I do really like it, and it's a very, very Christmassy look, and it's actually very simple to do. The face is the same thing, just another on like your other eye sort of thing in a different colour. So I'm going to be doing that today. I'm also wearing a Mary Pugmas top, like it's so cute, and this did, my cat's just decided to go into the little tray behind you, bear with. This did actually used to light up. It had like a load of different lights on it, like there's a really bright pink one. It was really obnoxious, but it actually broke after only a couple of hours of wearing it, so I was a little bit annoyed because this cost me like £25, but I still wear it. Like it still is a cute Christmas jumper without the lights. I just wish it had the lights still on it. Plus I couldn't have them on for this, like my autofocus would never ever work, it would just break, my camera would probably just blow up at that rate. I'm going to be using one eyeshadow palette for this look, and it's going to be my Nicki Tutorials X Beauty Bay palette because it has got like a really nice green and a really nice red in it. So obviously you've got the shade Mikai and the shade Eel, like here. I just dug my nail into that shimmer shade. Great. So yeah, it has got like a really nice green and a really nice red. And you only do need like one shade of red, one shade of green. You can have other shades to blend it out if you want to, but it really isn't necessary. Like you're not going to get a perfect blend. And honestly, I don't particularly like it when people try and get like a perfect blend between like an unnatural colour. Like, if you're going for like a black and you're going to try and blend it out to brown, fair enough. But when it's like green, reds, pinks, like you haven't, that's not what your skin tone is, so why bother? But yeah, so it's got some really nice reds and greens in here. Plus it's got that really nice shimmer like right in the middle. You can't really see it there, but like really nice shimmer. It's called Ivy, and that's just going to go really nicely. I think last year though I used a mixture between an eyeshadow palette by, I think it's by Sleek. It's just one of their colour palettes. I'll put the picture of it up there. And I also used the Soph Extra Spice palette as well for the kind of reddish tone. So you can use any palettes that you want. I think both those palettes are like £10 or under, I think. Just this one is the one that has the most, and because I'm filming in a different area and I haven't got like tables either side of me, it's probably best for me just to use one palette because I'm going to make a mess. So let's get into it. Obviously I've already got my base on because I'm not doing a tutorial for my base. I have got a big mountain growing onto my face here, which is grand. Also this lip is the Lime Crime liquid lipstick in that red shade that I got from the Glossybox advent calendar. I really like it. I've worn it a couple of times and it lasts quite long. It wears off really well, like it's a really nice comfortable lip shade. So yeah, I do very much like this lipstick. But yeah, so let's just bring you closer, as close as I can manage really, and have like space to do my eyeshadow. And we'll just go ahead with this look. I have got some Christmas nails on, like these are just like little reindeer. But I bought some nail files to try and like buff my nails so that glue stays on, and the nail file I got is too smooth, so it's already, one of them's already come off my thumb, so I need to get some new files. I also don't have a hair clip to clip my hair back, so it's gonna be great. And I feel like you always see this side of my face whenever I'm doing these tutorials. I'm gonna be looking up because that's my viewfinder. I just wanna make sure that I'm in focus, because this is the fact that I've never done a like close-up tutorial with this camera before. Just gonna start off putting some concealer on my eyelids. You can use eye primer as well if you want to, that's fine. I'm just using some concealer first off. I'm just going to do the one eye for now, and then I'm going to go back in, I think, to do the other eye separately. I might even do that off camera. I just want to show you the general shape, but just kind of to save time, because it is like the same look, just with a different colour. You know, just do whatever you want. Okay, and I'm actually going to be using the red shade first. So the red is the colour in the middle called Mikai. It's a beautiful reds. I think I've said that about every single video that I've spoken about this palette. And I'm just going to use this little dense packing brush to start off with. You can do this in any shape that you want. I personally prefer a rounded shape. So I'm just going to pack this on my outer corner first. Okay, sorry if my position's moved a bit. I just had to go shut my blinds because I'm paranoid that, like, I don't know, neighbours are going to watch. I don't know, they can't. They need to sub to see my content. So I'm just packing it on the outer corner here. Just in a general shape. Just try to like wing it out slightly. And I'm just going to start bringing it in. Okay, so I'm kind of just like leaving it kind of there. I'm going to go back in and just grab a bit more pigment now. And just make this like a really bright, vibrant red. This looks going to look different for kind of two reasons. One reason because like I've developed my skills since, you know, I did that makeup look, and also because I've got way more pigmented shadows. So if this doesn't come out like brighter and more red and more green, you know, I'm gonna be a bit concerned. Okay, and just softly blending this out with this brush. And this is where I tend to get the most shape. This is where I kind of wing it out the most over here. Take your time blending. You know, these shadows in particular blend themselves out, but because you're using such bright pigmented colours, really take your time. It's no rush. Okay, I'm just going to take a clean, fluffy blending brush, kind of clean. I'm just going to like softly blend out those edges again. No, I've got nothing on here at all, it's just a clean brush. Just softly scratching that in, and as I always do on my inner corner, I'm blending it slightly up into my eyebrow. Because I have hooded eyes, you kind of need to do that, so. Okay, so that's a general shape. What I'm just going to do is I'm just going to take a bit more red and I'm going to bring this further in to my inner corner. Not even my inner corner, further in across my lid. Just so that like I'm not going for a full cut crease thing, I'm going for a half cut crease. I'm just bringing that in, and I'm also just going to build up some of the pigment that I might have lost again, just by going back over. It's so pigmented that you don't really need to pick up too much. But that's kind of the general shape that you want, is just kind of like this. If you have my eye shape, this is kind of the shape you should be going for. If you have a different eye shape, go for something else. Okay, so my husband's just fed the cats, so if you can hear crunching and munching in the background, is that, I'm sorry, but they need to be fed. And I'm filming in the living room, so I have to get over it. I'm just taking some concealer and I'm putting it on the back of my hand just so I can like, you know, get to it easier. And I'm just taking a clean, flat brush. This is like a really thin, precise brush. And I'm just gonna cut my crease. So the way I do this is I kind of just put it where I've already got like no eyeshadow there at all. Put it quite close to my lash line, and I look up. And that kind of paints where I should have it. And because of my eye shape, I do just go back in over the top, and I just go a little bit higher, a little bit rounder. I have got a full tutorial on how to do this sort of half cut crease though, so go ahead and check that out. It'll be up in the clickable eye button up there. Because you're using such a pigmented red, it is going to smudge a little bit, but I personally don't mind that, because when I put the shimmer on top of it, it will have like a bit of a red hue to it, and I don't know, I feel like that makes it look quite nice. But a way to stop it from smearing too much is to try and stamp on the product as much as possible, as opposed to dragging it on. You can do a little bit of dragging anyway, just to get some really crisp lines, but if you don't want it to smudge at all, just stamp it on as opposed to drag. Okay, so now that my eye's open, it kind of just looks like this, and whenever I kind of keep my eye half shut, I'll just look down, it looks like that. So that's kind of what you want. I'm going to blend out this side slightly just with my finger. I'm just going to tap over the edge, and that kind of dulls down the concealer ever so slightly and helps it blend in a little bit better. So it always looks more harsh on camera because of the lights. Like I have one studio light on, and like my hair, what is this doing? My hair looks kind of neon with this light on. Like this almost looks pink, but trust me, it is red. It is definitely red. But just because of the lighting and stuff, it just does that. I'm just going to take my brush. I haven't put any more product on this, and I'm just going to do the same thing, just tap over that edge. Okay, so that is kind of the look that you're wanting so far. And again, it looks a lot more blended and red on like my actual face. But that's kind of just the general look. I'm going to go ahead and do this on the other eye in green. Just using the same brushes, same technique, same everything else. Just going to do it on the other side. We're just going to fast forward it and not say anything because like, you know. Okay, so I've got both eyes done with just the colours and the cut crease. If you wanted to keep this completely matte, you could easily just put your face powder, like your setting powder or something, or just like a bone shade like colour. That's what I'm trying to say, like a bone shade shadow over the concealer, and just set it in place, keep it the same colour. And I think that would look really cute. But for me, Christmas is about the glitter, the shininess, just like the magic. That's what Christmas is to me. So I want to add in some shimmer. So again, just from the same palette, I'm going to go in with the shade Ivy, which is this one here. I just dug my nail in. I'm not used to long nails. This one here, it's just like a very like pale, kind of a greyish white sort of shade. I am going to try and use the same brush that I did my cut crease with, although the shimmers from Nikki's palette tend to work best when you're just using your finger. But again, because I've got nails and because I've got a very precise line, I don't particularly want to be messing it up. So I'm just going to try it, because like it picks up quite a bit of shadow. I think it helps that the concealer's wet. And I'm just going to press this on. These are very, very soft, so you kind of need to press them on, but like, it's just one of those ones where it will just work better with your finger. I'm trying desperately to find a brush that makes shimmers look amazing, and I can't find any. So if you have any suggestions for like brushes that are great for shimmer shadows, let me know. I am just gonna use my finger, so like you can see how nice it is. It's just not really coming off on the eye. And like when I do that, it just looks miles better already. And I'm just gonna take up my brush again, just to neaten up the inner corner bit. And the line as well. And then just kind of blend it in slightly with the green. I'm gonna go back in with the green in a sec just to really blend that out as well. But yeah, it always helps if you blend the shimmer and the green together. So that's the green side pretty much done. Just gonna take a tiny bit more of green on the brush and just tap them in together. And you kind of get like a greeny shimmery transition in there, and it's so pretty. I've got a little bit of fallout from the shimmer shade mainly. Not really anything from the green, although I did drop my brush on my face a few times, so that was great. Just again going in with it on my finger and just doing the other side. And cleaning it up with my brush. Okay, so I know I'm looking very mental, like, I know, I'm aware, but I think it looks cute, and with a red lip, you can't really go wrong. What you could do, if you really wanted to, is you can do red under here and green under here, but I like to flip it around, make it look even more weird and wacky. I'm gonna take the green shade, ew, and I'm just gonna put it on my lower lash line. This will work miles better if you have a wet base underneath, but I don't, so I'm gonna have to really pack that on under here. And I'm leaving just this inner corner bit ever so slightly open, just a little bit, not too much, and just blending it out and smoking it out a little bit. Is it smoking if it's green? I don't know. Okay, so that's the green on this side done. I'm just gonna do the red on this side. But here looks more red than here does. It's really weird. Like on camera anyway, like that looks even more red than here. Weird. It's also kind of tricky when you're doing this to kind of figure out like if you've got it even or not, because of the fact that one shade's a lot lighter than the other. Lighter shades are harder to kind of get an overall feel of what the shape looks like than a darker shade, but like these are pretty much the same. I think I've got a little bit of fallout of the green. I don't know if it's just my eyes playing tricks on me, but my under eye looks a bit more green than usual. Don't quite know. I am just going to quickly go back over some of the red, because I think when I was blending out that shade with my finger, I must have rubbed off a little bit, so I'm just going to touch that up. Okay, as well as that, when I was blending out like the outer corner areas, I didn't want to take it too high up. On this side it doesn't look too bad because like you've got the darker shade on the top, but on this side it looks a little bit weird if you've got like such a dark shade going up past it. So I only tried to take it like a tiny little bit, like to the point where you're not really going to notice it too much. That kind of tends that tends to be kind of what I want to do. So I only take it just a tiny little bit past my lower lash line area bit. All that's left to do now is some liner and lashes. I don't think I'm going to do liner with this look. I don't think I did liner with this look last year. I think because it's already so bold and so in your face. I mean, this is way more bold than last year because I have better shadows to do it with. but like this is a lot. And because I've already got that winged look, I don't think I need eyeliner. But if eyeliner is your thing and you can't live without it, go ahead. But I think I'm just gonna put on some mascara. I'm just using the little mini Go Big or Go Home KVD Vegan Beauty mascara. Because I'm really liking this. I might have to purchase the full version because I really do like it, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna put on false lashes because it's literally 1:30 in the morning and I need to get this edited and uploaded and thumbnails done by tomorrow. Well, technically in like 11 hours really. So I'm just gonna do my lashes and I'll be right back. So guys, here is the finished look with my lashes on. Not even the lashes on, my mascara on. You could honestly put on some like really nice like dramatic lashes and make this like really pop. You can put some more like natural-ish lashes that are a bit more wispy, and it could just make it look a little bit like, I don't know, a bit more cute. Like put something on that's quite extra, but I think just standard black lashes anyway does look quite nice in my opinion. If I was going out somewhere for like a party or something and I was wearing this look, I probably would put lashes on, but it's not needed. And I'd also touch on my lipstick because I just realised it is quite faded because I was eating French fancies, because I brought out the frosted fancies again for Christmas. And I'm not gonna lie, they're my favourite type of French fancies, the frosted ones. Chef's kiss. But yeah, this is the finished look. Let me know what you think of it. I personally love it. Would you wear this out? Because obviously I did wear it out. I think I wore this jumper. Is that the jumper that's in the picture? It is. I wore this jumper last year and the selfie I took was pretty much right here because the robin's also there. In this, I had like a lighter pink hair. So like, I don't know. I really like it. It's such a nice Christmassy look and it is very out there. I know it is very out there, but it's something different. I feel like not a lot of people would go for this look. So maybe if you're dressing as an elf at some point for Christmas, or I don't know, doing something, this would be quite a nice look because red and green is very elfish and it's very Christmassy, and I just love Christmas and I love this look. And it's very easy to do. It really is extremely easy to do. So, you know, you have no excuses. Go ahead and try it. If you do try it though, please send me a picture on Instagram. I always leave my Instagram in the links below, so go ahead and check me out, leave me a follow, and you know, if you try it out, tag me in it or send me a picture. I'd love to see what you guys can recreate, because like, I don't know, that like it's cool to see people recreate things that you've done, if that makes sense. I'm not saying this is an original look by any means, but if you recreate this after seeing my video, please send it to me. I'd really appreciate it. But other than that, guys, that is it from me today. So if you like this sort of video, go ahead and leave me a like. I'd also love if you could leave me suggestions for other tutorials. I cannot speak for these outros. You think after like 9 months of doing this, I'd be better. Yeah, let me know in the comments below what other looks you'd like to see. I have got one planned for New Year, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. But yeah, if there's any other Christmassy things you want me to do, I can maybe just post it on my Instagram instead, because I don't know if I'm going to be doing many more videos this month. I've already got a few planned, so I don't know if I can squeeze a makeup one in there. Potentially I can though. So yeah, let me know, all of that jazz. I do kind of plug this a lot now, but I'm also on Twitch. I also stream on Twitch twice a week, so that's every Wednesday and Sunday at 9:30 PM GMT. So if you want to get a bit more extra content from me, gaming content, I stream Dead by Daylight twice a week on Twitch with my sister. She usually plays. We have a laugh. So if you want to come follow me in there as well, it's just in my description box again below. If you want to leave me a follow, that'd be appreciated. I'm nearly at 100 followers as well on there, which is crazy. Like, I only started Twitch again properly like a couple of weeks ago, and I'm already affiliate and I'm nearly at 100 followers. Like, crazy to me. And I'm going to be applying for a stream team soon as well, which is, what is my life being right now? It's just absolutely crazy. But yeah, so go ahead and follow me on there if you want to see some gaming content. Say hi, say you've come from YouTube, and I'll like, I don't know, say hi. Shout out for today's video is right here as per usual. I will have it on the screen up there. If you want to be in with a chance of being shouted out on my channel, all you need to do is be the first person to comment on one of my videos. This can be an old video, a new video, so if you leave a comment on this one, and you're the first one, I'll shout you out. Or if you find a video from like, I don't know, a couple months ago that hasn't had a comment on it yet, if you comment on that one, you'll be shouted out. So get searching, get watching if you want to be shouted out. There's plenty of videos where I haven't got any comments on at all, so it won't be hard to find them, but that is how you get shouted out onto my channel. But other than that, that's a very long-winded outro. Oh my god. I hope you enjoyed the video today, guys, and if you want to stick around to see my journey on YouTube, all you need to do is click subscribe and click on the little notification bell. It looks like a bell with like two little things either side, and that way you get notified every single time I make a video. But until next time, I will see you in my next video. Bye.